All right, folks, I think I'm on now. I think we got everything going on right now. So let's get things started. Man, that was intense. I have a computer glitch, of course. So we are ready to go with today. Um, Welcome, everyone. I am here finally. Hopefully, this is working. Please let me know how it is on your end. Just go ahead and message me either on my Discord, which is in my Discord, or you can send me a message on chat. I don't even know if anyone is even on there right now. It was such a glitch that I have not experienced before that yeah, it was just interesting to say the least. So I'm just seeing to let's see, we get things started here finally. Um, so welcome everybody to my YouTube live channel. And I want to wish everyone a happy Friday as well. This is awesome because you, all the eighth graders out there in the world, you're another week closer, and a couple of days. I do believe it's 4 weeks and 2 days, and just let you guys know that you are going to graduate. If you guys are out there, there is ringing. Okay. Oh, let me see if I can change my headphones. Dude. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. I think I got it. Um, no, you're not the only one out there. Augustine's fun stuff. Now, can you hear me? I think this is working now. Good gracious. There's 15,000 things going on. Yes, my microphone is working. All right. Whoo. Anyways, once again, let me restart everything. Welcome to Friday again, folks. I am Mr. Rice. I am broadcasting the second time, so excuse me for the technical difficulties for um, my YouTube live stream, it's working. Hey, thank you, it's working now. All right, good. Everyone out there in the world is laughing like, come on, newbie, get it together. But anyways, I want to say thank you to all the first responders out there during this COVID-19 virus thing that's happening. We know that it affects pretty much everyone, and it can be a little tough as well. So kudos to all of you out there, especially for all of you that have parents and loved ones that are first responders. It is, I can't imagine if you know there's more stress involved with that. But thank you to all of you guys. Also, because my volume was off, I sent out a big shout out to all the eighth graders out there across the nation, especially the ones that are graduating very soon. Don't worry, folks, it is coming for sure. It's just a matter of time. It will get there. And then, yeah, and also I was saying that I was wearing my Albert Einstein T-shirt because in honor of what's it called? Teacher Appreciation Week. Obviously, I'm a teacher, so I want to make sure that all my teachers are honored out there for what they do. Alrighty. So to this week, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about, and something came up to the fact that I think I just want to talk about what it's like to be a teenager. Okay, so this is crazy. Um, Yours truly, Mr. Rice. It's been a while since I've been a teenager, obviously. I'm not revealing my age, so all you people that know me, I'm not going to tell you. If you know what it is, don't even say it anyway. Welcome, the GOAT. How's it going? I know you are the GOAT. Figures. Anyway, so we are talking about just some. Why is it so hard to be a teenager? What is it? I am confused. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old to figure this out. I don't know. But I'm relying on to some of you. What is it so hard to be? Why is it so hard to be a teenager? I feel that is pretty easy. You have someone cooking food for you. You have someone that usually probably wakes you up in the morning and all that good stuff. So yeah, if you can, just send me a quick chat or quick something another if there's anything specifically. I know talking to some students that I know in high school and in the middle school area, I know that I guess the stress comes from academics. The stress comes from the I guess the anxiety of grades. So I just want to know what is it? What is it really? Is there more stress involved than what I know is as a teacher and as a well, I am a father. It's getting there for sure. They're not old enough yet, but I just want to know what the deal is. And so what I did some research looking online, and I found a couple of websites that talking about why is teenager is so stressful. Well, apparently um, there is teenagers are experiencing anxiety. There's a host of things that teenagers are experiencing. Now, when I say teenagers, I'm looking at the ages between 12 to about 17, maybe, maybe 11 to 17, I guess your preteens, if you will. So you are included in that, and because you do have stresses as well. I found that nearly 1 in 3 of all adolescents, I mean teenagers, that are ages between 13 and 18 will experience some type of anxiety disorder. Anxiety is that feeling of anxiousness, that feeling of it's so hard. It's that feeling right before you get ready to open a present or something, or if you're about to go skydiving, you're about to jump over. That anxiety feeling is where. you're anxious, it's increasing different things, like different systems in your body to give you this feeling of anxiety. So yeah, 1 in 3. That's I didn't realize it's 1 in 3. That's pretty intense. So yeah, I would never know. I don't know if you guys feel that. Or let's say this, if you have experienced some type of anxiety, I'm not going to say what it is or how it is. Just go in the chat, either on the YouTube chat or my Discord chat, and type in heck yeah. Heck yeah, so that I know that it's out there and so forth. Like I said, I know it's out there, but as a teacher, sometimes of you lose sight of it, and I want to be able to connect, reconnect, and to also see what it is that why people or kids are experiencing these things and so forth. So um, yeah, 1 in 3. There's some more things I found out in my research, by the way. Let's see here. Where am I at? Where's my stuff? Okay, cool. All right, so it says one of the reasons why kids and teenagers are experiencing this anxiety disorder or anxiety disorders is because of high expectations to proceed the pressure to succeed. I got a heck yes. Heck yeah. Okay, there we go. Good job, folks. Nah. Okay, nah. So the high expectations and the pressure to succeed. And that, as a teacher, I can see where that comes into play. There's so many different avenues, and maybe you generate your own expectations, or the expectations are coming from your parents, or they're coming from someone somewhere where these expectations are so high, or maybe because you're so overwhelmed with so many things, it creates pressure to succeed. Um, and it also says that, there's also an increase from the expectations from, like 5 years ago to now, because of just the competitiveness of how the world is turning into. Another anxiety reason, I did not even think about this. I would not think as teenagers you would feel this way. But it says a world that feels scary and threatening. And I guess that comes from the different events that has happened in schools with lockdowns. Um, Also reading and watching the news, if you guys watch the news or not. Um, so that's what I'm wondering. Like, this is crazy. Again, I would never thought, because you guys, as teenagers, I would think you would have a sense of security because you have adults that are just hanging, well, not hanging on, but they're around you, just kind of making sure that you are taken care of. All right, so that's a different situation. I would never assume that. And then the last one, all of you are going to be like, no way, no way, no way. The third thing um, that is causing anxiety amongst teenagers, and again, that's between 13 and 18. And I would include those kids, those people that are like 10 to 13 also, if I mean, obviously everyone's in school, but the last one is social media. Oh man, how many of you guys are on social media between TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram? If you're on social media, say, heck yeah, I'm on social media. Definitely for sure, in the chat somewhere. So I know that social media is a thing, and I have a quick segment after all this that we're talking about social media, because it was a simple request. Maybe, I don't know. I was thinking about it, but yeah, there's so many things on the web that talks about teen anxiety, and now that I'm a parent, these are things to kind of keep in mind, when I am talking, not or when I'm dealing with my own two children, as far as am I creating too much stress as a parent? Are my expectations are high? So that's the other thing that I need to, obviously it's a real thing. Um, so for some of you out there, I don't know if I have any parents. I probably doubt if I have any parents on there right now. Heck yeah. um, so, and this anxiety, what I found that this anxiety leads to some other things, um, depression, um, using substances inappropriately, substance abuse, and sometimes even suicide. I think suicide is a really extreme part of it all, but I think, you know, being mindful of everyone, whether you're on social media or in the classroom or whatever environment you are, it kind of helps prevent that. Prevent those things and so I'm not going to talk about that other part, but anyways, so let's go through. And the crazy part is, I don't know if you guys know, anxiety hits anyone and everyone, even adults. I guarantee you, if you go ask your parents if they have experienced some sense of anxiety or some part of anxiety like within the last 48 hours, I guarantee you most of them would probably say yes. Um, so keep that in mind. They're experiencing the same anxiety you may be experiencing, but you also got to think though they're adults, right? But look at how many more responsibilities they have along with you as their child. But back to teens anyway, because that's what we're talking about. All right, so if you're out there, I don't know, maybe you all know that you're having maybe you guys don't know that you're experiencing anxiety or panic attacks. Some may be able to identify panic attacks and so forth. So there are some signs. So maybe, you can talk to your parents for sure. And mind you, this is coming straight off I'm just, this is for parents. And it says, now, this is probably a big one now that we're all kind of in a different schedule and different way of life. It says reoccurring fears and worries about routines, parts of everyday life. Clearly, all of you are experiencing some type of anxiety right now, even more so because we are dealing with this COVID-19 virus thing, right? So you have to keep in mind those teenagers and your peers that have parents that are first responders and essential personnel. Think about the teenagers that have grandparents that are susceptible to getting the COVID-19. Uh, what is the school year going to look like next year? What is what sports going to look like? What is going to happen in the future? What is California going to look like? Are we going to have to be in the house forever? Hopefully not. So another so that's kind of one of those signs, and this is for you guys to know to kind of help. If you're feeling these things, you can start making ways and strides to kind of ease your anxiety a little bit. The other one is changes in behavior and your ability. So if you guys are this is some of this is to parents and teachers and so forth. So for me, I gotta see if you're having changes in behavior. Now, that changes in behavior could be a host of things. Oh my gosh. It could be teenage drama. It could be going through your natural growing up process with hormones flying everywhere. It could be simply as you didn't like your breakfast in the morning and you're just irritable about it. So that's a host of things. Another thing, if you feel like you want to avoid activities or if you want to just kind of isolate yourself, that could be a version of experiencing anxiety. Um, let's see, if you're having trouble sleeping or concentrating, that could be also a sign of anxiety. Now, mind you, note to everybody, I am not a doctor, I'm not trying to be a doctor. Um, so you know, I'm not claiming that I'm a doctor, but I'm just kind of giving everyone just kind of a view of what it is, and so forth. If you're tired, head and have headaches, stomach aches, and whatnot, that could also be, a sign of anxiety. Not saying, you could have had something bad for whatever reason, but you as a person, you definitely know when you are experiencing something that is not normal. Like, you know what a stomach ache is because you had something bad to eat. You know how that feels. You know when you're tired because you had a long day or whatnot. So, but when anxiety hits or when that hits, you really know, like there's such something that tells you, okay, well, what is this right now? Why am I free? Like that's when you know it is, okay? So that's part of the other thing. Let's see what I found some more information. I was trying to find some actual statistical facts, like numbers wise. Um, okay, so it reports that, let's see here, like, so, found another website, which is, it's the name of it is Evolve, and they did some, um, what's it called? They did some research, and it said that 19.3% of teenagers have some type of phobia. I had no idea what a phobia. I know there's certain things that I don't like that I deal with, like but I didn't realize that many teens have phobias. I don't know if so keep that, that's crazy. Let's see here. 2.3% of teens have a panic disorder, and 2.2% of teens have a generalized anxiety disorder. And is this really all created from school and pressure from that's okay, for real. I don't that's crazy. So let's see here. The National Institute of Health reports that um, 9% of teens have some type of anxiety. Let's see here. Um, Whoa, this is a crazy percentage. The percentage of young female teens is higher than the males. That's interesting. So 38% of female teens have some type of anxiety disorder. Yeah, I see boxy pizza. Trypophobia, kinda. Okay, nice, thanks. If you have any other type of, phobias, that it'd be interesting to hear what's out there. Let me know for sure. And then 26.1% of male teens have anxiety disorder. So that's an interesting fact. Now that I have like kids, mainly I have two girls as my children, like that now has been quite an eye opener for me and how I kind of interact with them and so forth. Let's see here. Let's see. This is talking about stress. These are some bigger numbers. The American Psychology Association reports that, let's see, that stress, 10% of you say that stress causes you to get lower grades. And again, I wonder if it's the actual, like, is it stress that you generate on your own? Or is this or is it a combination of stress that you generate on your own plus your parents, or whatever else is out there, expectation. I won't say parents because it depends on who it is. Um, oh, I didn't know this. 59% of teenagers say that balancing all their activities causes stress. Is this true? Type in true if this is true. Oh my good. It's weird because it's it's hard to kind of understand because I would think that, not saying that your parents aren't, but I would think that parents would help balance your activities and so forth. Let's see. 40% of teenagers say that they're irritable. You're cranky. You're cranky to because you have stress in your life. For real, the goat falls. All right. No, well, everyone's different. Thank you. Let's see. 37% of teenagers say stress causes them to feel overwhelmed. Okay. Wow. Okay. Cool. Thanks for chiming in there, animations. And then 30% of teens say they feel sad or depressed because of stress. So the question is, how do you combat that stuff? So these are all things now, as an adult, I will tell you that these things are all normal things. It's just how you cope with and how you deal with all of these things as a teenager. So here's a couple of things for all of you out there that may experience stress and anxiety all the way. Is from both extremes, by the way. So make sure you are eating healthy foods regularly. That helps, obviously, the nutritional value of the food that you eat. If you're eating junk food, that will kind of cause, like, not saying it's going to cause anxiety, but the nutrition that you have helps your body move, helps your body have energy and so forth. Um, let's see. Next, make sure you get plenty of exercise. So yeah, get out and walk. Well, it might be a little difficult now because of the whole COVID-19, but you can always take a walk. You can always go in the backyard. You don't have to wear a mask to go in the backyard. And if you don't have a backyard, uh, go in the living room and maybe jump around or something and so forth. And which leads to the next one, get plenty of outdoor time. It is proven. I don't have the specific facts per se, but it says that when going outside and getting vitamin D from the sun, it helps juvenate you to be energized. Kind of like how the whole Superman thing is. You know how Superman gets his power from, the sun and so forth. But maybe that's probably has something to do with it. Um, which some of you, this next one, number 4, I know some of you, especially now more so because we're at home, make sure you get plenty of sleep. I will say I am probably the worst person to say get plenty of sleep because I get roughly about 3 to 5 hours of sleep, depending on what I'm working on. Avoid caffeine. All you kids, stop drinking coffee. You think it's cool, you think it's great, it's good. Stop drinking coffee. It's not good for you. The caffeine actually depletes the calcium in your bones. Um, Avoid sodas and sugary snacks when possible. We all know we love a good sugary snack. Try to avoid them possible. I think when it comes to food, sodas, coffee, eating junk food, I think everything can be done in moderation. Don't ever feel that you can't do it in moderation. Um, that's what a lot of people feel that, if someone says, hey, avoid caffeine, avoid sodas, that you gotta kind of go cold turkey with not eating and not drinking, junk food, I guess you want to say. So everything in moderation. Um, thank you very much, Boxy Pizza. Respect everyone's motive. Sorry, everything in moderation for sure will help. Because granted, I'm not gonna lie to you, like I had me two little look, I have the paper right here, two little miniature ice cream cones last night at like 2 o'clock in the morning because I was working. So, but I probably won't have another one for like another 2 or 3 days. So it's just about everything in moderation. All right, let's move on. So let's see. The next thing you can do is let's see, you can do some breathing techniques, yoga, Tai Chi, self-relaxing. Try to do yoga, Mr. Rice. I'm not gonna lie to you, Mr. Rice does not do no yoga, but I feel deep breathing, relaxing. Heck, the micro naps. Micro naps are huge. Like taking a 20-minute nap is huge. It's just that you have to be disciplined about 20-minute naps. I'm a fan of that. Like Mr. Rice can fall asleep on the drop of a dime if he sits too still. um, Also, be positive with yourself. Don't, when you're talking to yourself, when you're doing things, try to look at the positive side of things instead of looking at, like, I stink at this. Maybe, hell, you know what? It's challenging. I'm gonna work through this. I'm gonna work through this every day for sure. Next, we want to, oh, I never thought this would be part of it, but hang around with people that are positive. You can't be positive, you don't hang around positive people. You know what I'm saying? So definitely hang around with positive people. And Let's see here. I want to make sure is my face still in there? Okay, there's my face. I just want to make sure I was looking at my streaming thing. All right. So be hanging around with positive people, and then every once in a while, this is what people fail to do. Even myself, I do this. Um, take a break. Like, look, hey, you know what? I need to take a break. I need to sit back for a second. Um, do something out of the ordinary. There's sometimes where I will purposely do something like so. Everyone has their routine. You get up, sit there. You have your routine, and everyone has their routine. So I will purposely do something out of my routine to change it up. So, like, if I wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, take a shower, get dressed, I will purposely take a shower first and then brush my teeth and then get dressed. Yeah, right. So that's just something, and then just change it up a little bit because I think that's what when people get stuck in the rut of things is when we get in our routine so hard. We are so focused on our routine that we forget that hey, we can do something different or take a break. So those are just some of the things, and I would like to know. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Would anyone, is any of my brave listeners, I only have six of you, I think it says on here. Any of you brave listeners would like to do an interview on my Discord? I don't know. Message yes on, message yes on, I think, let's see, the GOAT, are you ready to do this? Are you ready, GOAT? I want to try this, GOAT. You got to send me a request on Discord, GOAT. So I know you were talking about that you was trying to do this. But we'll see. Okay, cool. I was checking the time what I'm at. Right now I'm at 36 minutes. Not too bad. Is anyone out there that want to do? How about Boxy Pizza? You ready for this? Boxy Pizza? Anyone? So that's just, I mean, the reason why I want to do it is not to put you on blast or anything. Um, but the point is that I want to be able to talk to someone that is not afraid to tell the truth. What is it? Oh, it's sticky rice hashtag 0642. Definitely. It depends. Okay, okay, it's fine. No. Okay, fine. And how about this? How about we go? How about on Discord or the chat? Why don't you type in like two to three things that makes it stressful for you? The cool part is that unless you know someone's tag name, you really don't know who they are. So you're kind of anonymous. And I remember that from last week. I saw a couple people and I was like, oh, I know who that is. And I said that first and I was like, oh no, don't do that. That's the whole point of being on the internet is not. Anyways, so why don't you go ahead and tell me in the chat if you are not comfortable with if you're not comfortable with being doing a voice interview. You don't even have to do a video. You can do a voice thing. It'd be a cool little voice thing that you can do. Um, no, anybody? No, no. Let me see. Let me check. Let me check here. Let me get to my Discord. No, nothing yet. Oh, it's all right, folks. Again, while we're seeing if anyone is brave enough to step out, and to and talk about what's going on. Let me know. I'm interested to see. This is your opportunity. No, nothing yet. Okay, cool. I don't know. Anyway, type in the chat. Show people like what are some of the stresses. Type one thing or two things that you are feeling stressed about, or that causes you anxiety that maybe some people may not know. It's one of those things. I wish my parents knew what. That's what it is. Or I wish my teacher knew what. Or I wish my principal knew what. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm going for. Go ahead and comment. Oh, I got one. Let's see here. Hey, 99 Nightly. All right. Are you ready to do this 99 Nightly? I'm about to put you on there. We're going to do this. Let's see if this works. Mind you, this is new. Nightly. Let's see. Nightly. Oh, there it is. I'm going to invite you. You have been invited, Nightly. Mr. Mr. Rice is about to get on there. Let me see if I can switch to that. All right, we're going to go to Discord. Boop. Bam. Is there anything? Let's see. I want to click this. No insertion video. I don't know. Is this going to work? This is interesting. Bear with me, folks. Technical thing here. Trying to see if this actually works. Oh, 99 Nightly. Are you on? Can you hear me? Oh, hey. This worked 99 Nightly. I think. Let me see. This should work as well. Hopefully, I think everyone is hearing you, 99 Nightly. Thanks for interviewing 99 Nightly. This is actually pretty cool. So, 99 Nightly, talk about some things here. What is really causing this anxiety and this stress in teenagers? Maybe you know more than I do. Re- Probably why. Is that coming from the parents, or is that coming parents and yourself? Where's that coming from? All right, so what type of pressures are you getting from your friends though? That's another thing. What is those type of pressures you're getting from your friends? Okay. Huh. Be different. Huh. I don't feel about that. All right. So could you give me an example? Uh-oh, that's not good. I'm messing up my stuff here. There you go. I want to click myself in here. Give me an example of something that where you are receiving pressure from your friends or something like that. Peer pressure? I wouldn't. I don't know. It's hard for me to like what type of peer pressure is out there nowadays. I mean, other than like drugs and this and that or whatever. Is there anything other than the normal like peer pressure? Really, you don't get okay. Well, that's cool. That's good to know. So I guess the question is, I mean, I guess that's true. Do you know of any? You don't have to name any names by no means name any names. Have people talk to you about their anxiety or like things that their pressures and okay, and what did you do to help them, or did you, or just listen? Okay, that's cool. Well, I mean, that was a pretty simple. Anything else you want to add out there to what we're talking about, and anything that the people, the teenagers, would need to know? Okay, that's good. Okay, so 9990 says continue what you're doing out there, folks, and just stay positive and keep doing the best that you can. And because honestly, really, you can only do the best that you can anyway. So um, I feel that if you did your best, if you feel like you did your best, I think you're good to go. Well, that is my quick little phone interview. Thank you very much, 9999 Nightly. Why don't you comment and let me know how it goes, how it went, and how it's going? Actually, yeah, let's not. No, wait. So this is a first time viewer of my YouTube Live. So what do you think so far? Side note, real quick. Hello? Oh, okay. All right, thank you very much. Okay, cool. Thanks. All right, that's all I want to know. Thank you very much, 9990. I will see you or stay tuned in and see you later. Talk to you later. All right, folks, let's go. That was actually pretty cool. That worked out way better than I thought it would. Hopefully, everyone heard it on the stream. So we're back, and then okay, real quick segment. What is the deal for what is the deal about TikTok? What the heck? Okay, so I get it. TikTok, TikTok could be like what is the deal with TikTok? Why is it such a crazy thing? If you are a TikTok fan, if you are a TikTok follower, type in heck yeah in the comment box on YouTube. And yeah, so let me see who is definitely the TikTok. Like I don't know, TikTok is a crazy thing. It's like it's oh darn it, you didn't hear my oh okay, I'll fix that later. Well, darn it. Oh man, we missed that whole interview. Technical difficulties. Sorry for the bad interview. Maybe you only heard it. Oh, I should have done desktop audio. That's what I should have done. Sorry about that, viewers. We're working on it. Sorry you missed the interview. That's cool. Good. What? So we're on the segment of TikTok on this app, TikTok. I don't get it. I just don't. I just don't. I don't know. Um, I feel that TikTok is just one of those apps that you just kind of go mindlessly and watch people do very uh, different things. How about that? Um, oh, that's interesting. It can be a toxic platform. I guess it would be considered like how you would view the toxic platform and so forth, and how like people on there and so forth. So, um, people out there that use TikTok, comment why. Why in the world is TikTok so crazy? Well, Boxy Pizza said this because it's funny. The question is, have you actually done a TikTok on TikTok? Uh, Comment heck yeah if you did it, if you have done your own TikTok. I'm interested to see. I have not done my own TikTok as of yet. Um, heck yeah. So I don't know about why it is. Other than that, folks, I'm at my time. I wanted to try to stay within 45 minutes. Next week, spread the news, especially for those people that are in your St. Rita's community. Heck yeah, thanks, Dope. We are having a live cook-off, like a cook-off of your best meal. Now, don't go pull up no images from the internet talking about this is the meal I cook. So this is the thing. This is the what I'm looking at. You have to prepare a meal at home, however you prepare the meal, you need to, in the picture, put in your ingredients and how to prepare it in the picture somewhere, somehow. And I'm going to put your picture out there to have people vote on which one is the best. All right. I had one of my students send me a picture of a meal that he prepared, and I was like, "Oh, that's not too bad." I think I gave him a 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 because he had the food prepared, but he didn't have no salad dressing. What can you can't eat a dry salad, folks. So other than that, folks, I think again, thank you to everyone that has come on. I've gotten up to 10 viewers. Some people came on a little late. If you came on late, you can always review. You can go back and listen to it. Apologies for the interview. I'll be working on that next time on there as well to get the interview going. It was going to be an interview, actually. Apologies about that, 99 Nightly or Nightly 99. You did do a great job, by the way. Other than that, folks, remember, thank your first responders and all of your essential workers out there. Stay safe, stay healthy. Don't forget, graduation, eighth graders are coming. The graduation is coming very soon. Stay hopeful. Um, so, other than that, folks, I am signing off for this week's live stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate it all. You guys have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Hi, Board Bread. What's up? How you doing? Well, people are just coming on. Okay, how about I stay on for like 10 more minutes? No, no, I need to get off. Well, these people are just getting on. I don't know. What the heck? Um, so yeah. Is there anything? Let's see. If there's, I'm also. Oh, the other thing I'm looking at too. That was my first challenge. Now I'm gonna. My first challenge is the cooking challenge. And kind of take a picture of your best meal. Parents, anyone can do it. My next thing is that. See you later, animations. Thank you for coming out. My next thing. My next thing. Uh, that I'm looking at. I'm looking for some names for my, I need a general name for my stream. I'm willing to take names. Put in a comment box down below this live stream after it's done and so forth. So other than that, folks, I think I'm gonna cut it off. There's no one's giving me any ideas to talk. All right, it's cool. So stay tuned for next week, next Friday's live stream on here. Thank you again to everyone for viewing. Thank you for being patient for my technical difficulties being a newbie on here. But so far, the second time, it's better. I kind of cut down the time a little bit. So, all right, folks, I'll see you later. Until next week, stay safe, wear your mask, stay home if you have to, folks. All right, see you later.